I'm tired of hosting Hermes Agent on my Mac Mini, on a dusty mini PC that sits in my drawer. Being a sysadmin running Proxmox and having versions of OpenClaw, I don't even know what they do anymore. Or leaving my MacBook open all night. Something breaks, it's on me. I have to fix it. Hermes Agent, OpenClaw, latest update, security flaws, wide open on my network. I was maintaining an ever-growing fleet of breaking agents running from my house. And forget spinning up a VPS. Way too technical, right? SSH, Docker, terminal, updates, all of it. Oh my goodness me. I just want Hermes Agent. So this is what I did. I moved Hermes Agent to somewhere that never sleeps. No server configs, no Docker, no command line or anything scary like that. It gets daily backups. It gets a firewall that I didn't configure and someone else is handling all the updates and maintenance. Now you might remember the Hermes Agent setup I did with Apify and Notion. It was basically running around the clock, finding opportunities for me, but I needed to keep something running in my house, even if it wasn't a laptop, just something, right? Now I can have the same agent working all around the clock without me and without anything running here. And here's the kicker. I'm not afraid of spinning up my own VPS in the cloud, so I looked at DigitalOcean and noticed that, well, for a decent quality droplet to run my Hermes Agent on, it cost me about $12 a month. If I want something meatier, $24 a month. Then I found this really cool solution. Take a look at this. This is Cloudways managed AI agents. Yes, all of your AI agents, including OpenClaws or Hermes, managed right there on Cloudways. Now, what is Cloudways? Am I going to trust it with my personal agents that have all my information and everything I'm doing with my life? Well, wait a minute. I'll just scroll back up. This is Cloudways by DigitalOcean. And when I scrolled down to look at the pricing, I was pretty shocked to see they've got introductory pricing, but even after that, the same exact spec of server with CPU and RAM we've just looked at on DigitalOcean, even outside of the promo pricing, is cheaper than spinning up a VPS. So there's no excuse. I don't even know why I'm spinning up my own servers and wrangling Docker and the command line when this can do it for me. So with that said, and the fact I pay per month, I'm going to click in and launch my agent. This is Hermes Agent in under 5 minutes. Let's start the clock. Alright, so I have logged into Cloudways and connected a payment card. I'm going to click AI Agents and I'll click Get Started here. Now, I can choose either Hermes or OpenClaw. Now notice these are long-term support versions. They're not bleeding edge, but that's also good, because it means they're not going to break. Cloudways by DigitalOcean actually take care of making sure Hermes Agent and OpenClaw are on reliable versions, which is awesome. First of all, we'll give it a name, Mike's Hermes, and we'll obviously make sure Hermes is selected here. And now I need to select a region, just the same as if I was spinning up my own server. I'm going to stick it on a server near to me. There we go. How cool is that? Mike's Hermes living in Frankfurt. I wonder if she'll listen to techno and consume Frankfurters all night. Okay, with this done, let's click continue and see what happens next. Right, I've got to pick the instance size. As you can see, I've got the introductory pricing available, and I'm going to start off small. I can always work my way up, so we'll start with the scout level. And now I can choose an LLM provider, and this is optional. I can basically use my already existing API key or subscription for Anthropic, OpenAI, OpenRouter, Gemini, and even DigitalOcean seem to have their own AI you can plug in. Well, do you know what? I'm going to pick OpenRouter because I love the fact it gives you the possibility to use cheap AI models to power your assistant. I just have to click Get API Key. That will take me straight to the OpenRouter API page. The same as if I was working with OpenAI or Anthropic. I just give my key a name. Let's call it Mike's Hermes again. Expiration. I don't want it to expire. I want it to always work. We'll leave this all as is. Click Create. Now I'm going to copy this key to the clipboard. And we just paste the API key in here, accept the terms and conditions, and click Deploy Agents. And let's see how long this actually takes in real time to happen. So we've got the Hermes here, Scout in Frankfurt, setting up right now. It's creating my instance, and I'm talking to you in real time, so you can know all that stuff that would usually happen at the command line with you running all kinds of setup commands from the README on Hermes Agent website is now being done behind the scenes, all the database, all the infrastructure. All of it is being put together right there for you. And this is the whole beauty of a managed AI agent on Cloudways by DigitalOcean. I can also deploy more agents as I go. Literally, I can set up as many as I want. And would you look at that, your managed AI agent has been deployed successfully. Hermes is here. Okay, so with everything set up, let's go to the 3 dots. I can restart my agent anytime, so if it should ever stick, it's just one click away. I can manage the plan. Look at this. I can upgrade or downgrade as I wish. There's absolutely no lock-in. So that means I can ultimately upgrade if I need more disk space and RAM, and go the other way if I want to reduce my usage too. And then we can also delete the agent, but be careful with that one. You can either permanently delete your agent or deploy a new one in its place, which kind of feels bad, like you're killing one agent to replace it with another. All right, now let's click this Hermes link. This will take us to a Hermes dashboard where we can enter our password to continue. Now, if I want to get that password, I just click into my Hermes agent and look right here under agent details. There it is for me to copy. Let's copy that password, and then we'll paste it into the web control panel. Click sign in, and boom, here we are with Hermes. I can actually message my Hermes agent for the first time. Oh, and stop the clock. We've got Hermes agent connected. How long did that take? It didn't take long at all. I didn't even need 5 minutes. Hello, are you alive? Let's find out if my Hermes agent is alive. It's processing my request. Let's drop this open and have a look if anything's going on. Yes, I'm here and running. I'm Hermes agent, ready to help with coding, research. Wow, all those good things that I was doing before, now right here inside Hermes. Let's make this a little bit bigger so you can really see things. And I want you to notice here that Claude Sonnet latest is the model, but because I'm going through OpenRouter, this is kind of overpowered. I can literally choose any model. OpenAI, Anthropic in there, plus all 35 models, including Minimax M3 and Kimi K3, that are real stars of the show. I'm actually going to switch now to Minimax M3 because that's a really good one, and it's actually the most popular AI model right now for OpenClaw. So let's give it a go in Hermes. All right, I'd like you to help me connect my Apify account and my Notion account so we can make an overpowered dashboard. Can you guide me through that, please? Okay, we'll enter that and let Hermes think about it. Great project. Before I connect, I need to know how they're typically authenticated. Okay, so it's doing some quick research. We'll let my Hermes agent go out and find out what it needs, and then I'll give it the info. It's asking me to clarify Apify because my text-to-speech didn't quite say it correctly. Let's send that off to the agent and get it on its merry way. Yes, Apify, the automation platform. That's good. Okay, it's delegating it to its agents. It's working away. Very soon, we'll have something working right in front of our eyes. That is going from signing up to deploying agent to having a working automation in just minutes. I'm just going to keep telling it, recommend what you think is best, and I'll do it. Oh, and while it's going away and building that automation, I'm just going to show you behind the scenes here. So you'll see not only have I got a URL to my Hermes agent dashboard, which is right here with the password, the version that we're on right now, but I can also see, if I want to be a bit techie, all those credentials to get in. So just because I set this all up via Cloudways doesn't mean I don't have the username, the box IP address, the port it's running on, and even the password if I want to do terminal work. So this is really cool because it's DigitalOcean infrastructure. I still have exactly the kind of credentials I'd get if I just spun up a VPS on vanilla DigitalOcean. This is cool. Then we've got our LLM provider. We can look at the instance and we can see, yeah, Scout Plan is using quite a lot of RAM. We might run out and need to change the plan, which we can do down here. CPU is running okay, and disk is pretty decent too. And there's also an MCP server, Cloudways MCP. You can let your agent manage Cloudways servers and applications through their official server, which means you could have agents spinning up other agents, which could become like agent Inception. Oh, and another cool thing, no fiddling about at command line terminals again. Yes, Hermes agent can be connected with some of my favorite apps right here, WhatsApp, Slack, Discord, and Telegram, just with the click of a button. And because I'm using a lot of agents in Buzz right now, connecting Hermes agent to Buzz would be an excellent next video. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see that. It's actually running the YouTube actor on Apify and finding YouTube videos about Hermes agent. This is absolutely incredible. So you see my autonomous agent is already going and doing the jobs that I was setting it in my previous Hermes agent video. This is really awesome. All right, so let's connect to Telegram. We're going to need a bot token, so let's talk to botfather over here, and we'll go ahead and say /new bot, and then we'll give it a name. We'll call this Hermes Agent CW, and then we'll give it this Hermes Agent CW bot. All right, now we've got that token for a new agent. We'll just paste it over here, click Connect Telegram. It is done. Telegram is connected successfully. And look at that, no touching code, no working with terminals, easily done for me in a managed control panel that's super easy to navigate around. Now I can see Telegram is connected to my Hermes agent. I can start chat and say, you there, to my Hermes agent. Boom, no home channel is set for Telegram. Interesting, set home to make this chat your channel. Oh, and now we've actually got it. Yep, I'm here, what do you need? What are you up to? Let's find out what my Hermes agent has been doing. Just idling and ready for whatever you throw at me. You've been looking at Apify. Let's see if the Hermes agent has context here on the task that I set it. And boom, look at this. Fantastic. Yeah, actually quite a bit earlier today, we went through an Apify Notion rabbit hole. It even tells me I originally called it Apify through my dictation app with a double P, which is quite funny. And it says it's actually mid-flow right now, working on it, which is awesome. And I can go back to my dashboard here and look at this. It's actually confirmed that the search worked. 27 seconds, 20 results. And we've got the top hit, which is Hermes Agent Fundamentals in 29 minutes with 250,000 views. This is really awesome. Hermes Agent doing real work for me, always on a nice server in Germany that I don't have to touch. Can you present your results to me in a really clean table that I can read, please? Okay, Hermes Agent is off working on that. And boom, notice the commands are running right now on Minimax M3, which is absolutely awesome. We can always open up these commands to see what kind of stuff it's running. Oh, and maybe I want the result to go to my Telegram. So right here in my dashboard, I'll say send results to Telegram. And then that will just steer into the conversation I'm having with my Hermes agent. Okay, it's sending it as a clean markdown message over to Telegram. Let's wait for that to land. It's found the Hermes send command over here, and it's actually doing it to find my Telegram connection. And what is really awesome is I can pop out and see all the files it's creating. Whoa, while it's also sending me this. And look at this. This is a full breakdown of all the videos about Hermes Agent, all ranked by views and duration and everything else. It worked. Top hit there. Sent to Telegram, Mike Russell. Fantastic. But I can also see all the work it's doing here, all of its files, all of its markdown files. And look, the table is also over here in Hermes Agent 2. This is truly overpowered. So that's it. That is my Hermes agent sitting right there in Frankfurt, Germany, working for me whenever I like and wherever I am. My laptop's shut, my computer's having a good rest, and everything works without me needing to do a thing. If you want to do the same thing I just did and have your agent running right now, just use Cloudways managed AI agents. My link is in the description. Deploy Hermes agent, give it one job, and then go to bed. Tell me in the comments what you set your Hermes agent doing overnight. Thank you so much for watching, and YouTube is showing a video on your screen now you should watch next. Thanks.